بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا مولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير. I'd like to, respected brothers and elders, chairmen, all AQI team, Ustad, and all the students, I'd like to welcome all of you with Islamic greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessing of Allah be on all of you. Tonight's topic is Module 1 and lesson number 21, verbal sentence. Before we start the lessons, I'd like to introduce our youngest Ustada, who was 2 years ago in this platform learning Module 1, and she has completed Module 2, and she is now formally a teacher.
She has completed teacher's training, Ustad.
Yeah, and she's completed teacher training as well. And she's formally a teacher now. She would be inspiring for you because she's youngest and she managed to do Module 1, Module 2, and teacher training course. And now she's a teacher for AQI. All of you could do the same thing, only depends on your determination. If you put your mind and soul into it, you can do the same. It is you that will delay. If you promise yourself and if you make your time available, attend regular class, do your homework, and if you are on top of the class every time, inshallah, summa inshallah, one day you'll also be a teacher, and we will train you to become a teacher. I like to welcome Ustada Sanika. She will be conducting the lesson for whatever length she takes. And then I will summarize the lessons, and then our principal, Dr. Mahmoud, will take over and he will talk to all of you, inshallah. Okay, I'd like to welcome Ustada Sanika. Please share your documents and start your class.
Jazakumullahu khairan, Ustad. Inshallah, I'll teach lesson 21. Okay, can everyone see the screen?
Yes, nice and clear.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so lesson 21 is verbal sentence. So previously, Ustads and Ustadas have taught about nominal sentence or Jumlatul Ismiya and its components such as Mubtada and Khabar. So this lesson is mainly about verbal sentence or Jumlatul Fi'liya and its three key components, fi'l, fa'il, and maf'ul. So as taught earlier, a verb is an action or doing word done by one or more people in the past, present, or future tense. Verbs are mainly divided into two categories, Madi, present past tense, and Mudari, present or future tense. Arabic verbs usually have roots, which are three letters, and have three consonants, such as kafara, shakara, and fa'ala. Grammarians use the letters of the word fa'ala to indicate patterns, and the fa represents the first consonant, ain represents the second, and lam represents the third consonant. In the simple tri-lettered verb, the fatha is placed on the fa kalima and lam kalima, and in the second consonant in the middle, on ayn, can be fatha, dhamma, or kasra. So as I just mentioned, there are three key components in Jumlatul Fi'liya. The first is a fi'l or a verb. The sentence usually starts with a fi'l to indicate the Jumlatul Fi'liya. The second component is a fa'il, which is the subject or the doer. The fa'il can be hidden or external. The third component is a maf'ul or object, which can come after the fi'l in a Jumlatul Fi'liya. A fa'il is a subject or doer of the verb. It can be hidden, built-in, or external. It can only be external when the verb has a hidden fa'il of hiya or huwa, and the i'rab of the external fa'il is always marfu, indicated by a dhamma. For example, قتل داود جالوت. Here, قتل is the verb. It has an internal fa'il of huwa, so it can have a external fa'il. So the next word is Dawudu. Dawudu is in marfu status, indicated by a dhamma, so it's the external fa'il of qatala. Maf'ul. Maf'ul gives more details about the verb and is the recipient of the action or is affected by the action. A maf'ul bihi is a direct object and answers the question what, who, or whom, and is indicated by a mansub status, which is indicated by fatha.
Achieved, except this will not.
For example, in قتل داود جالوت, as I just mentioned, that qatala is the verb, has an internal fa'il of huwa, so it has an external fa'il Dawudu, which is in marfu status, indicated by dhamma. So after Dawood killed, qatala Dawudu, you'll have the question, who did he kill? So Dawood killed who? So to answer that question, we have the word after it, Jaluta. Jaluta is in mansub status with a indicated by fatha and answers the question who. So who did he kill? Dawood killed Jalut. Then you have Shariba Zaydun al-qahwata. Zayd drank the coffee. So Shariba is the verb. It has an internal fa'il of huwa, so it can take an external fa'il. So the word after it is Zaydun. Zaydun is in marfu status, so it's the external fa'il of Shariba and is the subject or doer. So Zayd drank. Then you have the question what? What did he drink? Then you have the word after it, al-qahwata, the coffee. Al-qahwata is in mansub status, as indicated by a fatha, and answers the question what. So al-qahwata is the maf'ul bihi. So Shariba Zaydun al-qahwata. Zayd drank the coffee. So there's internal fa'il and external fa'il. So both the sentences قتل داود جالوت and Shariba Zaydun al-qahwata, both sentences have the external fa'il, Dawudu and Zaydun. However, a sentence can also have its fa'il hidden within the verb. And
Inshallah.
that's it, inshallah.
Okay, how many lessons you are doing today?
Just this one.
Just this one? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Ustad Muhammad, I want to just get it out of through her, a relevant point, or Ustad Muhammad, do you want to talk now? Ustad Muhammad?
Yes, sorry. Yeah, I was mute.
Okay, I'll just raise one point only so she
Yeah.
can explain it to students. Then
Yeah.
you will do your bit anyway.
Okay.
Ustada Sanika, external file, this is something we use in this region, Europe mostly. There are a few other names, and I would like to really share with everyone here through you. Qatala Dawudu Jaluta. You mentioned, if you could just make the text a little bit bigger, please. Qatala Dawudu Jaluta, okay. Now, Qatala has got a hidden file, right? And what is that?
Huwa.
Huwa. And when the file, a hidden file is huwa, then there may be an external file coming. And what is the other hidden file? If that is there, the same thing may happen, an external file might come. What is that?
Here.
Yeah. We obviously, they all know that, but we need to just repeat this so many times so that students just get it and never forget it. So hidden file, and what are the other names? It is important because we are an international course provider here. We may be based in the UK, but we need to know that some terminologies which we use here, they do not. And they use some which we do not. But we as AQI would like to bring this so that everybody can relate to. So just, for everybody's information, I'm saying that hidden file, which is huwa or here, that also is known as, any suggestion?
Built-in, hidden, or internal.
Hidden file number 1, internal file number 2, what else?
File mustatir.
Filun mustatir. Okay, anything else? The American one, most common one is inside doors. You have to remember, because we cannot ignore this, everyone. And the same way, Dawudu, outside door, external file, outside door. Okay, there are some Arabic name which is not important. If you know it, fine. But this is important. Who else? Who is there from the USA? I believe Sister Nazneen is there. Sister Rais is there. Maybe a few other people. Am I right? You probably use outside door more than external file. Am I right? Sister Nazneen?
She's mute.
Sister Rice?
Yes.
Okay. I know, I know that. So it is.
I'm sorry, I couldn't unmute myself.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we use our mustatir most of the time.
And outside door or external file, which one you mostly use?
External file or mustatir.
Okay, all right, no problem. Anyway, for everybody's information, Ustaz Sanika, we shall be using all the terminologies. Okay, there is an outside door, external file. Then Arabic name is obviously for the internal file, hidden door, inside door. This is filun mustatir. Filun mustatir. Okay, Ustad Muhammad, take over.
Yeah, thank you. Right then, students, I want to ask all of you again, how many of you actually watched the YouTube videos, and how many of you also watched read the PDF copies, PDF lessons before you come into the class? Can you raise your hand, please? Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8,
6, 7, 8,
9,
9. 9,
10 Ustad now.
10.
Ustad, also, after last week's last class, there has been significant response from the students in terms of registering for the live course material, etc., etc. So, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Good, good. Okay, so 10 people watch the YouTube videos recording as well as reading the PDF. It's good result, but I like to see more hand. We should have at least 100% people reading it and watching the YouTube video before coming to the class. Now, all of those people who raised their hand, can you tell me how did you find the tonight lessons from our youngest Ustada? Did he help you? You can unmute and tell me. Hello, any respond?
Yes, of course, Ustad. It's helpful.
It was helpful.
Easy to understand.
Good. Okay. So it did help you because you watched the YouTube video as well as you read the PDF copies, yes?
Yes, and along with that MCQ, which is helping to understand the concepts clearly.
Good. Right. So I'm going to summarize these lessons. And before I do that, has anyone got any question, or after you read the PDF, after you listened to Ustad's explaining, have you still got any questions on this?
Yes.
Go on.
Can you just please explain, external and internal, external file, sorry, like I'm not understanding the concept.
Yes. Okay. I will explain
If
that.
you could go through it in kind of simple terms, and if you could give an example as well, that would help, please.
Yes. Ustada Sanika, can you bring the full lesson for me? Okay. Okay. Enlarge a little bit, please. Right. I want to see the bottom of it. Right. Leave it there. Okay. Now, brother, was it Zahid? Was it? Sorry, who was?
Yes, Zahid.
Zahid.
Was
Okay.
Zahid, yeah.
Right. Can you see the sentence? Qatala Dawudu Jaluta.
Yes.
Okay. Qatala is a field and it's got a built-in file. Qatala means he killed.
Yeah.
So what do we have? He.
All right, the he is built. Yeah, the
Yeah,
hidden.
he killed.
Yeah.
So just concentrate on Qatala, not
Yeah.
concentrate on Dawudu Jaluta, not for now. Just think about
Okay.
So Qatala has got a built-in file, which is he killed.
Yeah.
So if you bring in, only the here and hua will have an external file. So when you bring in external file like Dawudu
Yeah.
with marfu finishing, okay? So the he external file disappears. You cannot say he killed Dawudu Jaluta.
All right.
You
Okay.
have to say Dawudu killed Jaluta. Can you see the point? He
Yeah.
has disappeared. So the internal file disappeared, replaced with external file, which is Dawudu.
Okay. Yes.
Marfu finish. Okay.
Yeah.
And Jaluta is mansub status. It's mansub finishing. Okay. So this is
Yes.
what Ustada was trying to explain to you. That it's got a built-in file. And when we bring in the external file, the internal file is disappeared.
Yeah.
Next example was Shariba Zaidun Kahwata. Shariba, he drank. Okay? But
Yeah.
we
Same principle.
Same principle. We bought in Zaidun. Now you have to say Zaid drank coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
So that's what it is, external file, internal file. The moment you bring in external file, internal file disappear. Remember that rules, okay?
Okay.
We can
All right.
also say,
Jazakallah.
can you hear me? Yeah. We can also say slightly differently. The internal file is actually replaced by the external file. The external file replaces the internal file. Outside doer is replacing the inside doer. So two different terms is used, okay? But the fact is,
Okay. Yeah.
in these two situations, while huwa and hiya, hidden doer, hidden file, grammatically exists, this is where an external file, outside doer, might come in the sentence, not always. And when it comes, how do you identify, Brother Jahid? What would be
It
the
will be in a
It will be-
marfu status. Marfu status.
marfu? MashaAllah, very good, excellent.
Good. So
Brilliant.
you understood that. Any other students? Have you got any question, please?
Jazakallah khair, brother.
No problem. You're welcome, sir. You see, this was beautiful that Brother Zaid Khan, he asked question. Many of you, you do have questions, but you're not asking. If you don't ask, you are the loser. We're not. You're not going to learn. So it is your platform. You can ask and learn. If you make a mistake, it doesn't matter, because then you'll learn it. You'll know that it is wrong and now it's correct.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
So the concept is the fatala already have he inside that, right?
Yeah.
So if it is like huwa fatalun, so it the fatala has already he killed, right?
Yeah.
So if there is no Dawood, if there is no external doer, the sentence will be just like he killed will be just fatala, right?
Yeah. Is it okay? If I say Katala Jalutu,
Yeah.
Katala Jalutu, he killed Jalut. But the moment I bring in Dawudu in between Katala and Jalutu, I now brought in, I'm now bringing in external file. So the internal file on the Katala has disappeared. You cannot say he killed Dawudu Jalutu. Does not make sense at all.
Okay. So if you are bringing external doer, the he disappears. Just only the he disappears in the sentence, actually, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
So instead of he killed Jaluta, it's become Dawood killed Jaluta, right?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. Now that's clear, I think. Yeah.
It's clear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay.
So the sentence can exist without a external file as well, right? Just like Fatala Jaluta can also exist without external file.
Yeah, I just gave you an example.
Yeah.
He killed Jalut. Katala Jalutu. He killed Jalut. As simple as that. 2 words. But now I want to say Dawood killed Jalut.
Okay.
I cannot have the internal file as well as external file. I have to disregard one of them. And the rule is internal file disappeared, external file comes in, and then you complete the sentence, Katala Dawudu Jaluta.
Okay. So only difference is that in English the he disappeared, but in Arabic it is Katala Dawoodun Jaluta. The same, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh.
As you can see, it's color coded, so to make it easier for you. And there are 2. It says external file only appears with verb whose hidden file is hua or hiya.
Okay. He or she. Yeah.
Yeah, he or she. Not others, you know.
Okay.
So you have to remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else got any questions? Hello? Right. Have you understood about the 3 concept we talked about on this? That's it. Thank you very much. Yeah. Has everybody understood these lessons and your takeaway, please? The most important things for you to learn from this lesson is that the verbs are mainly divided into two groups. They are known as Madi, which is present, past tense, and Mudari, which is present or future tense. So this is your key takeaway. Two things you must understand, okay? And there are three components of Jumlatul Filia, which Ustad has explained now. They are Fi'l, Fa'il, and Mahful, okay? Jumlatul Filia has three components. Please make a note while I'm talking. They are Fi'l, Fa'il, and Maf'ul. Fi'l is a sentence that starts with a verb, which we already said, katala. Subject or doer of, which is known as Fa'il, which we already said is Dawudu. An object Maf'ul, which is Jaluta. Okay, and they're beautifully explained by Ustada. There isn't any more for me to add on it unless you didn't understand anything, which I can explain and elaborate on it. So the maf'ul is actually answering who, what, and whom. Okay, so when you raise a question like, who did he kill? Katala Dawudu Jaluta. Jalut is the object. Okay. Now, the question is, who did he kill? It answered the question, who did he kill? He killed Jaluta. So naturally, Jaluta is maf'ul, is a direct maf'ul. Okay, same here with Shariba Zaidun Kahwata. He drank coffee. What did he drink? The question here is posed, what did he drink? He drank coffee. So Kahwata, Mansub finish, which is maf'ul. Okay. And subject to a file, we've already explained. Dawudu is a file, which is the dua, and Zaidun is also the dua before Kahwata. And file, you already know it, which is Katala or Shariba in this instant. So this is what I want to say to you, that you should make a note, your key takeaway for this. One thing you must remember, the file here, which the grammarians have identified with three-letter verbs here, which is kafara, shakara, or fa'ala. In this instance, we're using fa'ala, okay? Consonant fa is constant, okay? It never changes. It's always with fatha. Remember that? Consonant lam, which is here, is mansub finish, okay, fatha finish again. Ain, which is the middle letter, it is variable. You will have dhamma, you will have kasra, you will have fatha. It will have all three. But the first and the last letter is constant. It's constant. It never changes. It'll always retain fatha and fatha on fa kalima and lam kalima. Remember that. This is the note that you must make a note. When you go into Quran, you'll see what I mean. So these are not changing, okay? But ayn will, it's variable. It will change time to time. It's depending on the situation and the sentence. So you might have a fatha, you might have a kasra, you might have a dhamma. This is the rule, okay? So this is what we explained on the PDF copy. If you read the paragraph in before, you can see it. Okay, so I think I'm done now. Unless you have questions, I will hand over to Dr. Mahmood for the rest of the class, inshallah.
They can ask question to me as well, inshallah, no problem. Okay. Let me share the file. Alhamdulillah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين ربي يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير. Alhamdulillah, Ustad Sanika and Ustad Muhammad, Alhamdulillah, they have repeated. They have done a great job, subhanallah. And those who have watched the video and studied the PDF, inshallah, there is no issue. So what we would like to do now is show you a few more examples, okay? Now, the way lessons are arranged,
Ustad, you're not sharing.
I'm not sharing yet, just doing the introduction.
Okay.
It is a beginning stage for you. First of all, you have come across the nominal sentence, its structure, Jumlatul Ismiya, and now today you have got verbal sentence, Jumlatul Fi'liya. And it is the beginning. Okay, there are small Jumlatul Fi'liya. Small means 3-letter verb, 4-letter verb, 5-letter verb, 6-letter, 7, 8, 10-letter verbs are there as well. And I will be opening the Quran now, inshallah, and your exposure will be limited because it is important that we do not show everything to you, because when you do not understand, you might get a little frustrated, and that's not good. Okay, so it will be a careful supervision, means careful sharing with you. So I'm now sharing, and everyone, I need attention. Ustad Muhammad, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Brother Zahid, I would like to start with you. You asked a question, alhamdulillah, Ustad explained. Now you need to explain this to me now, Brother Zahid. You can see on my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Khatam Allahu ala kulubihim. Your boundary is Khatam Allahu ala kulubihim. Okay, don't go any further.
Sorry, say that again.
Khatam Allahu ala kulubihim. Explain that to me, please.
What you want me to describe? Whether it's what kind of sentence it is?
The grammar which has been described earlier.
Yeah. Okay, so Khatam Allah.
Yeah, do you see any resemblance? And I would like to see the structure, as Ustad told you. You now say this.
Yeah, so it's a verbal sentence, Jumlatul Fi'liya, because it starts with a verb, a 3-letter verb, and then it goes into Khatam Allahu. Allah is a noun. Allah is on.
No, let's finish properly. Khatam Allahu, that's your boundary, mainly. You need to tell us more. Exactly what you saw, Katala Daudu Zaluta. I want to hear everything like that.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, so Khatam Allah would be the verb. It would be the external verb, because there's a hidden he there.
Yeah,
he has set a seal.
You've got 1 minute, no problem. I will ask others same question as well. So you finish off whatever in the best way. You explain that to me. Khatam Allah, these 2 words. Explain the grammar.
That's what I was doing.
Yes,
Khatam Allah is a hidden. Sorry.
No, there are 2 words.
So Ustad Muhammad,
yeah,
it's their turn. Okay. Brother Zahid will talk, and then others will talk. We are not helping now, Ustad. Yeah.
Khatama is 1 word, a verb, and it's an internal. Because it has the hidden he, doesn't it? So that's an internal verb.
Yeah, don't hesitate to say whatever you think. After a few minutes,
okay, it's an internal verb.
So don't worry if it comes wrong.
It has the external noun of Allah, and then it becomes a Jumlatul Fa'liya.
MashaAllah. You are correct. Okay. Now, I would like to hear a few more. Ustad Muhammad, you may pick up just few people who normally talks less, maybe.
Did I explain that correctly?
You did. Some more needs to be added. It will be clear.
Okay.
You'll see. You will enjoy it now, inshallah.
Okay.
Someone else? Ustad.
Okay. Abu Bakr.
Abu Bakr. Is he there?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
Abu
Bakr.
Bakr.
Which should I explain?
Explain. Khatam Allahu.
So Khatam Allah.
Ustad taught you Qatala Dawudu.
Yeah.
Now you explain to us Khatam Allahu. Any similarity there? If it is, tell us what it is.
Yeah, so with Qatala Dawudu, the first two words of that sentence, there's a direct similarity because they both start off with fa'al. So in the other one it was killed, but in this one it's seal. So khatama is replacing qatala, and then Allah is the fa'il, which is the subject, the person who's actually doing the sealing.
So what is it called? What is Allah called?
Sorry?
What is Allahu called?
Allahu is the fa'il or the subject.
Answer is still not complete. Okay, we'll get to that, okay? In a minute. Fine.
Yeah, in a minute.
Someone else.
Habib Chanawala. Habib Chanawala.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay. So khatama is the verb, which means he seals or whatever, because there's a subject in front of it, which tells us that the person who's doing it, so it becomes internal because Allah is the one that is setting the seal, and Allah will always end up in a dhamma. The one that's doing it will end up in a dhamma, in the dhamma stance, because they tell us that the person is doing the action.
Marfu status. Good.
Good. I would like to hear two more, and after that, I'll summarize it, inshallah.
Ainun Nahar.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. It should be easy for you.
Yes, so Khatama Allahu. Khatama is fa'il. So there is huwa is hidden file, and Allahu is external file. So Allahu replaces the huwa, which is external file.
Good.
Finish?
Yes.
Ustad Muhammad, why are they just 70-80%? They just touch on. Why it's not perfect yet? Okay. Anybody else there to make it better?
Mahmoud Akhtar or Muhammad Amjad. Unmute yourself. Mahmoud Akhtar.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Khatama is fa'il, and Allahu is Khatama is fa'il and Allahu is fa'il, subject. And Khatama has a hidden file. Huwa.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you finish, tell me, inshallah, no problem.
Yes, I finish.
Okay, no problem. Ustad, let me continue, and everyone get your pen and paper, because what is coming now? Yeah, what is coming now? This is too special, inshallah. Get ready, because we will also tell you a little bit more, because we got time, alhamdulillah. That's within your boundary, and you should know this. Make sure today you know it in a way that is going to stay with you forever. Make that intention. Let's start work, alhamdulillah. two words. You see, this is also when you learn the grammar, also you need to know how to explain the grammar. And we hear this all the time from students from all different areas. We will just share a few ways today and try to really build a style, inshallah. So first of all, you have got two words only. Khatam Allahu. Alhamdulillah. And you know the meaning is Allah has what? Sealed it, closed it, blocked it, made it permanent. That kind of meaning. Okay? Khatama, is it fi'l madi or fi'l mudari? Is it present or past tense? Quickly. Past tense.
Madi. It's Madi. Yeah.
Someone should have mentioned it. There was no harm. When you're describing something, learn the skill of making the full presentation. Obviously not long one. This is important here. Khatam Allahu. So it's a fi'l madi. Okay? Description. Khatama, I have got Khatam Allahu, and Khatama is the first word which is a fail. So I will be calling this sentence a Jumlatul Fi'liya. Because when fail comes at the beginning of a sentence, that sentence becomes Jumlatul Fi'liya. That is should be part of your statement, number one. Secondly, Khatama is a fail madi, and it has got its hidden file, internal file, internal door, inner door, whatever, as huwa here. Okay? Same thing in your way. So you're describing Khatama, it is a fi'l madi, and it has got hidden file as huwa, and it has got, it may have something in the next word or the following word. Remember, external file, I mean, you can see my screen, right? You can see my screen? This one important, remember. This came to replace this huwa, correct? You all know that. So this came after the fi'l madi, after the fi'l. It's nice and easy, but it could have been here as well. It could have been here as well. So I'm just giving you the impression the outside door, external file, may not be just next to it. So I have got external file here, and I am sure this is external file. What is the sign of external file? When you describe the grammar, you have to say.
Marfu.
Marfu. Yeah, not everybody said that. Why? You thought, oh, they know that. No. When you're studying, you're a student. And we're teaching, you're a teacher. And you will explain in, out, little bit corner, this, that, everything. And the student also need to understand and also describe it back when they're asked. So, Allahu is in marfu form, and I have got huwa as the hidden file of khatama. I have no doubt that Allahu is the external file. Now, some of you said it, and I'm stopping you to say this anymore, inshallah. Jumlatul fi'liya, there is no subject. You cannot utter this word in Jumlatul fi'liya. Jumlatul fi'liya, the doer would be, you would be using the term doer or fa'il. Subject is a term you'll be using in Jumlatul ismiya, because subject literally means mubtada. Khabar means predicate. Is that okay? There is no subject, Abu Bakr and others. There is no subject in Jumlatul fi'liya. Jumlatul fi'liya will have only in Arabic fa'il, in English doer. To mean something, you may say it, but it is grammatically not correct term. You can say it's like subject. File is like subject. It's fine. But grammatical term, subject should not be used in Jumlatul fi'liya. Okay. So far, okay? Because I got a lot to talk. We have got Jumlatul fi'liya, and we have got fi'l, fa'il, and we got the time sentence. So it's a complete sentence. When you have a doer, when you have the time, and when you have the action, something happened, event took place. That is Jumla. Okay, Jumla al-Fi'l, yeah. But we are looking for a maful here. I know this is not you ready, yeah? But I'll show you here, because almost all of you, alhamdulillah, have read this. Subhanallah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Khatamallahu ala kulubihim. Khatamallah, Allah sealed. Okay, Allah sealed over their hearts. Okay, no maful yet, and we are not going to explain this to you. Wa ala sam'ihim, and their hearing. Wa ala absarihim, gishawan. Okay? You are clever. I'm sure you are clever. Follow me. Allah has sealed over or on their hearts and on their hearing and on their absarihim, their vision, their seeing. So can you see Allah has done something on all of it, okay? By the sound of it, what I told you, Allah has sealed over their ear, over their eyes, over their speech, whatever. Does it sound like maful, brothers and sisters? Ala kulubihim wa ala samihim wa ala absarihim. Does it sound like a, does it say you what or who?
What?
What?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ala kulubihim wa ala samihim wa ala absarihim. Qatamallahu. Allah has sealed over over their hearts and over their hearing and over their vision. Does it sound like a mafule bihi? What? Who? Answer? Yes, no. I want to hear from all the students here, Ustad. Yes, they will say either yes or no. But then I move. Because they will learn this so well today. Ala kulubihim, ala samihim, ala absarihim. Could it be a maful for khatamallahu? Quick, yes or no? Nothing else. No explain, please.
Yes.
Just say yes or just say no.
It should be easy because Ustad has already said it. He's already said it.
One second.
Come on, students, you should know.
Just say yes
or no.
Or no, I agree or I don't agree. Because this is the answer or this is not the answer.
You've already said it, Ustad.
A lot of people say.
No, I haven't said it.
You implied it. You implied it, but let them answer.
Yes.
Ustad, a lot of them message in the chat box. Ustad Muhammad, you have a look.
Yeah, Ustad.
They're saying yes.
They agree.
Yes.
Is there anyone did not agree? I'm looking for that person.
Yeah, they all agreed, said yes.
It is wrong, my brothers and sisters. This is not maful. Maful answer should be what or who. Khatam Allahu. Over, we started with over, man. Now, brothers and sisters, listen to me. What is the meaning of this?
Ustad, that's what I was looking. There is no.
Now it's too late. Now it's teacher's turn. Okay, listen. Gishawa. What does it mean? Parda, membrane, cover. Allah has sealed their hearts, their hearing, their vision. Okay? By what? By a parda. Gishawa is the maf'ul bihi. How do I confirm that? Because it is in mansub form. Gishawa. Okay? As I said, by meaning, look at this, because these are bigger words, okay? But if you understand just 25% of it, very good, because you'll go to other lesson. So, can you
Ustad, I just have a small doubt here. You said it's mansoob, but Arab is actually identified by the last letter, Arab on the last letter. So here it is tun.
Ishawatun.
It is okay for this purpose. It's okay. Okay, for this purpose, it's okay. It is more explanation needed, and for their understanding, it's okay. All right. Let's carry on. So, how you see, to find the exact example is not very easy, but what we'll do, we will type in, oh, sorry. So give me a verb.
Go to Surah Mulk. Ja'ala lakum.
Let's do ja'ala. Okay,
Ja'ala lakum ash-shamsa wal qamara. Surah Yasin.
Ja'ala. Okay, let's just see if we can find something straightforward. Okay, can you see? There is one here, Ja'ala Shamsa.
Yeah.
Brother Jahid, this should be pretty easy. Brother Zahid?
Yes.
I cannot blow the screen. Ja'ala Shamsa. What is happening here?
Ja'ala is the fi'l. Shamsa is the maf'ul. Hold on, Ja'ala.
Yeah, this is the order. Fi'l, fa'il, maf'ul. Then possibly external fa'il, then possibly maf'ul. Always, everybody. Yeah.
Shams is the maf'ul.
Yeah, but Ja'ala, explain again. Fi'l.
Yeah, Ja'ala is the fi'l.
Madi fi'l.
Fi'l madi, correct. Very good. With fa'il, mustatir, or with hidden fa'il, huwa in it. Clear? Brother Zahid?
Yeah, okay.
And after that?
Shams is the maf'ul.
Ash-Shamsa is the maf'ul. Why? Because it is in?
It's in
mansub form.
Mansub status.
Okay. So is that okay? You are better now on this, correct?
No, it's going to take a lot more than this. This is...
No, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, but this is, brothers and sisters, you will be doing during the week.
Yeah.
You will be spending, on and off, now and then. One lecture, listen to, and job done. No. Okay. Someone else can you come? It's a nice and easy one and very important one. Wallazi ja'ala lakumu, sorry, too small. Ja'ala lakumul layla, right? Okay.
Ja'ala lakumul
layla.
It's Surah Yunus 10:67.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to the big one. Because I wanted to use other example here. Okay, can somebody explain this to me? Okay, let me just go to that anyway.
Surah Yunus 10.
Yeah. Okay. Someone come, please. Can you see?
Can I explain?
Please try.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
Jala is field Madi with the built-in internal doer huwa. So there is a possibility of external, but here I'm not seeing any external file. So Laila would be maful, is with fatha, mansub case with fatha.
Straightforward. Nice, mashallah. And the description is better. Can you see, Ustad? And I want a few other people just to come and explain this to everyone quickly. Few more people explain this.
Mutiyat, Salahu, Nazarul Hamid. Hello, can you hear us? We want you to take part, please. Anyone?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Anun Nahar?
Yes, so Jala is Fele Madi, which is Huwa is hidden file, and Lakum is external file, which is Marfu status, and Al-Lail is Maful, which is in Mansub status. Yeah.
So what is La?
Inshallah, this is
Lakumu is external file, which is
okay. Let us just test something here. What is La? This is outside this topic now, okay?
Yeah. What is La?
What is La? What is the grammatical name of La?
La means 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the grammatical status?
Is harf, harf.
Harf-jar. Yeah.
Harf-jar.
Yeah.
Is it default form La or anything else? Harf-jar. Huh? It is Li, correct?
Li become La, yes.
Good.
And why is it Li become La?
Lakum.
The touch pronoun Li becomes La.
La, yes.
That touch pronoun is joined. So Lakum. So when harf-jar joins an ism, what is the called grammatically? The phrase is called Jar Majroor.
Jar Majroor, yes.
Jar Majroor cannot be external file or file or mubtada or subject, nothing, never. Jar Majroor. Okay, this is additional information. So good guess, because the ending is with Dhamma. Mashallah, this kind of exercise, we want to see more. This kind of interaction, we want to see more. Okay, on that sentence, Khatamallahu, I found this, just one, and then in the same sentence, far away, Gishawatun is there. It looked like a maful. At that point, because there are situations like this in many, many places. Okay, so more interaction, more discussion, certain things we will not clarify at this stage, we'll leave it, and we will continue this later. As we go step by step by step. So I'm just saying this because this is very common use but you understand now Jar Majroor cannot be, although it has got a Dhamma ending, but in fact there are two words there. Okay, so we will do a little bit more exercise, inshallah. Good. Jala. Oh, my gosh, my is a problem today. Okay. Can you read? Can you see anything which is relevant to our purpose? Ja'ala lakum man anfusikum. No, not that. Ja'ala lakum, no.
Yeah, the Maryam, Surah Maryam 1924.
Which one?
The bottom one. That's
1924.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one? Qad ja'ala rabbuki tahtaki. No, that is different. It's not different, means complex.
But you only show them on Mudari, or you've been doing Madina?
Mudari will not be right at this stage, because there are more coming later. Okay, but let's just have any other verb. Let's say Qala. Okay, let's see. This should be law. Qala allazina. Okay. Qala al-kafiruna. Inna. Iz qala liqawmihi. Qala Musa. Okay. Qala lahum Musa. Qala Musa. Qala qad.
Ustad, in Surah 4, Ayat 28, we have all three components. You can
Okay,
read.
let's see. Which one, sister?
Surah 4, An-Nisa, Ayat
An-Nisa.
28. Ayat 28. Khalaqal insanu.
Okay, one second. 28.
You can try Surah Baqarah 233.
Daifan.
Okay, let's just finish this. 28, you said.
Yeah.
Nisa.
Khalaqal insanu daifan.
Khalaqal insanu daifan. MashaAllah. Very good. Okay. This is Zakira, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Wa khuliqal insanu da'ifa.
Okay, but everyone, attention. Even here, there's something here. Mudariyu, okay? Arada yuridu. Same, you are not familiar with this pattern as yet, but this is fairly mudariyu with hidden file wa, and then we have got ism in marfu form because of the hidden file huwa present in the previous verb. This file, this ism will be considered as external file or outside doer. This is your in agreement here. Clear? Simple? Okay, brothers and sisters? Clear?
Yes.
Okay. There is another issue, Sister Zakira, because it is not khalaka, it is khulika, marjul passive form. So this is like, as you know, this is sometimes opening Quran is a bit needs to be carefully done.
Yeah, we haven't
I don't
learned.
want to cover that.
We haven't learned this yet. Just come in next.
Okay. But I was thinking.
Ustad,
Uh-huh.
you can go to Surah Baqarah.
Yes.
233.
Okay. Where is
233. Qala ya Adamu.
where? Which line is that on my screen?
Is it verse 33?
Just 33.
Yeah, 233. Yeah.
233.
Surah Baqarah 2.
Yes.
And verse 33.
Yeah, where is it? It's on the screen.
No, you're on 233, not 230, just 33.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay.
There you go. Qala ya Adamu.
Qala ya Adna. This is different, is that? It's harfanida here. So it's a separate sentence starts. They said, O Adam, ambiyuhum, tell them, inform them, bi asma'ihim, about their names. Falamma amba'ahum bi asma'ihim, qala alam aqul lakum inni a'lamu ghayba as-samawati wal ard wa a'lamu ma tubduna wa ma kuntum taktumun. Anyway, this is not appropriate here. Okay. I think if we do a few more in the same way, let us just try Qatala. Let's just try Qatala. It has. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. No, sorry. Nasara, let's just try last one, okay?
Someone in the chat has suggested Surah Fil.
Surah Fil, okay, we'll see. Can you manage to see this? Is that on this the right part of the screen I have? Iza jaa nasrullahi. Can you see?
Yeah.
Jaa nasru. Jaa fail fa'il madi. Okay. Fail madi. Hidden file is huwa there. Nasru. It's an ism. It's in marfu form. Khalas. This is external file outside dua.
Can you not get a different version?
Or click the verse so we can see the translation because it would help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click
So
on
I have to come back to this again and again. Okay. Okay. All right. Can you see now? Iza, when? Ja'a nasru. Nasru. Just stick to nasru. Nasru is the help. Help. When the help comes. Similar. Are you all okay with this? Yes. Yes. Can you
Yes.
see? Can you see this is in marfu form and it's an ism? It's an ism and it is replacing the huwa here. Okay, brothers and sisters? And there is a relationship between this and this. Again, you haven't done mudaf ilahi yet. It's coming. This is mudaf, this is mudaf ilahi. It means Allah's help. Okay? Now, there is something else.
Sorry, you know, before Ja'a, would it be he or the? When then it would say he.
It is a verb, fail. Fail will have a hidden file.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, fail will have a hidden file in 12 of this. Oh, it's coming. Okay, it's coming later. So, qatala, fa'ala, we have learned that they all have hidden file, which is huwa, and in this case it is huwa, and nasrun is replacing that internal dua. So this is an outside dua, external file, and this is fail madi, and the file is huwa there. Is that okay? Clear, brothers and sisters? Now look at another example. Wa ra'aita annasa. Ra'aita. Again, it is, you will learn this in details later on. Ra'aita means you see. When Allah's help will come and the victory will come, then you will see. Okay, you. This is Ra'aita. Okay, and it's again, we'll not go into that. But only point I was making, this is fail. This is fail, and there is a internal dua there, and that is this. Okay, that is this. Ta means you. And this is maful. If I could get your attention to this. This is maful. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ. You will see. What will you see? And it is annasa maful bihi. That's how fail file maful works. Is that okay?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
In Ida Ja Nasrullahi, usually the verb will have three consonants, right?
Oh.
Ja, it contains only two. So how we know it's a verb if without knowing the meaning?
MashaAllah. There is no verb with. There's no verb with less than 3 letters. Okay, this is again, we will be learning. Ja.
Oh, alif will the second
This
one.
is actually this. Okay, this is actually this. But that's why we go step by step by step. I just took an attempt, but to just show you, and I hope it's working, that there may be a hidden file over here, then there will be possibly an external file coming. How would you identify this? By looking at the Dhamma or Marfu status. That's it. External file could be next to the Fi'l Madi or Fi'l Mudari, or it could be away from this verb. This is the message. Okay? Now, someone said, Surah Fatiha. Surah Fatiha is full of isms. There's so much isms. No, I don't think it is going to help us for this purpose. But so far, what we have shown, I'm sure your understanding is better with these examples. Can I just talk to you? Everyone, please participate. Okay, Brother Habib. Now, your question, because we have given you some additional information. Ask me a question. Jumlatul Fi'liya, this structure, you have to understand it by heart. And I'm hoping it's not better now. Tell me, Brother Habib. Everyone, I want to hear from everyone. Sister Ainun Nahar, Sister Mahmouda Akhtar, Muhammad Amzad, which is Sakina, Nazarul Hamid. Everyone, please speak. Nilufa, please speak. Yes? Hello?
Students, please come forward. We'll start waiting for your answer.
What was the question?
Question is, do you feel better now with the structure of Jumlatul Fi'liya, which I've gone through some examples, explained to you, and you participated? How do you feel now?
Yeah, when it was on the PDF initial, I sort of understood it. When we started going through Quranic ayahs, and some of the ayahs are slightly complicated, it was like, okay, I understand what you're trying to say, but it's maybe we haven't got to that stage yet.
Yeah. Okay, good point. Good point. That's why, sometime you will see flattened, memorize, move forward, memorize, move forward, memorize, move forward. Sometimes we have to follow that technique as well. But I'm sure some people is understanding it better than before as well. It's a fail file maful structure. How do you identify them? And these hidden files, this exclusivity there, it's only 2. And how do you identify the external file? These are the points. We have explained this to you. Are these points clear to you?
Yes, Ustad. And one more extra thing that I learned is file need not be it need not come very close to feel. So it need not follow the feel. It can be somewhere away in the sentence. So this is something new that I learned in this class. Now, apart from what I learned in PDF.
That's good. Others? Sister, I don't know, how do you feel?
Alhamdulillah, Ustad. Yeah, I understand.
The structures?
Yeah, with the practice, I need a little more, I think.
Yes, yes. I mean, this is we have to do it every day, you know. Inshallah.
I understand the main thing, main concept, but when I start practicing, that's a little bit complicated. Yeah, because there's different file comes with 2 words and some hidden, like jais, the file. Yeah.
Okay, good. Sister Nilufa,
Yes, Ustad.
how do you feel? These points are clear, what we touched on?
Yes, Ustad. I just spoke before.
Okay, so you feel better?
Yeah, better. More than what I learned in PDF, I feel better. Practice, I think we need more practice.
Yeah. No, I mean, our lessons are structured in a very chronological order. So not everything is covered. And sometimes we focus on just memorization and the pattern learning and just looking at key points here, there. And when all these are accumulated step by step, and then people keep revising, alhamdulillah, it becomes a very strong foundation. Okay, inshallah. Excuse me. Sister Rice, do you want to say anything? Brother Sahil, how do you feel?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Is that okay, brother?
Yeah, everything is okay. Because I joined the class without zero knowledge in the grammar in Arabic, especially.
Okay.
So it was very helpful with starting with the PDF and the YouTube videos. And the best thing I think now, as of it is the last after the class, the summarization is the very best thing we can. And also we relate that to the Quran. So it feels very, very, very better, I think, because and also avoiding the complex grammatical words in the initial stages will be best for me, actually. For a beginner.
Fully aware of, mashallah.
Yeah.
Very helpful. We are fully aware of it. You see, it's a plus minus. Everywhere there are some students will feel comfortable, some will be a little. So the way it's designed, just keep focused and carry on, follow the instruction. Everything will be okay here, inshallah. And lovely to talk to you, brother. Okay, are you a doctor anesthetist?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Fine.
Oh,
okay.
the thing is that Zoom names always comes up like that. I change every time, but this time it went off like that, I think. Sorry.
No problem. Brother Zahid, you okay? Feel better now?
Yes, Ustad. Yes, a little bit, yeah. But as brother Zahid said, I think it's going to take practice.
Got it. It needs practice, but what you cannot do is fall behind. Okay.
No, inshallah.
We have given you some. Today we have given you some additional weight over you. Okay. We need to be careful as well. Okay. You understand. When you are teaching, you will see what they can take, how much they can take, and you don't want to overburden them. Okay. But we have just tested it as well, saying if we do it, we didn't do this in the past. We just stick to that Qatala Dawudu Jaluta, Sharaba Zaidun Kahwa, something, another one, 2 or 3 examples. That's it. That's chapter, that lesson complete. But today we tested it in different way. Interesting. So make sure do not pile up whatever is there on the YouTube, whatever in the PDF lesson. Stick to it, repeat it, everything will be okay. Anybody else, any comment, any question? Surah Fil.
Sorry, Ustad, apologies. My internet just went offline there. But what I was going to say is, these examples that you're doing towards the end of the lesson, I think this helps massively.
Yeah, inshallah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Should I feel?
No, that's fine. We'll start.
Huh?
I think Maghrib time in UK.
Oh, okay. Now the time already, yes, class finish stuff. So I think you conclude. Huh? That's fine, inshallah.
Will I conclude it?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Anika, unless she wants to, I don't know.
Okay, Sanika, do you want to conclude it or shall I do it? Where is she? She's there, yeah. You there? Yeah. Ustada Sanika. Are you there? She's not there.
She just left a message.
Yes, you can do it, inshallah.
Oh, okay. Okay, the students, one important question I wanted to ask you, just a quick question. We've asked you to memorize the attached pronouns and detached pronouns. Can you show your hand how many of you memorized? Only one? Two? Any more? Three? 4, 5. Okay. Any more? 6, 7. Right. 7. Brother Sahid, Shabira, Muhammad Amjad, Mahmouda, Ainun Nahar. No hand. Okay, so Brother Sahid is raised. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You can lower your hand. For those who have not memorized yet, please do not pile up. Please memorize it. I will ask you a question again next week because
Sorry, Ustad, what was the question?
the question was, have you memorized the attached pronouns and detached pronouns?
Yes, I did.
You did, so you should have raised your hand.
Sorry, I was in the kitchen.
Yeah, and Mahmouda also memorized, I remember, in the last class. So those who have not memorized, I would request you to please memorize it. So until the next lessons on Monday, I like to thank all of you for taking part. Please remember it's in your dua. Barakallahu fikum. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum.